All right. What is up, everyone? And we're live. We're live from the cave. So now, all right. All right, we'll do that later. All right. Oh, we're taxing the hell out of this. Yeah. Let's see if. All right. A little bit faster. I think it is because it's still using the same thing. Yeah, I don't think we could do this from here. And because I have internet access, I will not open DeepSeek. Oh, oh, okay, oh, I'm tripping. Here. Oh, it doesn't. So I can't do it after. Sure. Wait. I don't know if you guys can see that. So you're telling me I can do this? Wait, hold up. Oh, there you go. Huh. Artist. I thought I was gonna go for a little bit. I'm not. One, nobody's coming on. Two, I think we can actually create on top of the existing um, model. Oh, bro, this is. If you know what the stipulations of what we just figured out is, you'd understand why I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. Anyway, I will holler at y'all. I'm learning how to create a large language model on a local computer. Can you hear me now? Double sun. Where's the other one coming from? Oh, hold up. Okay. So, how about now? How about now? That was the sound. Better or no? Uh, no. I'm just a regular person learning things. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. You want to learn some cool stuff? Here. Um, so this will work. Once you download and install this, it's called Olama. And you can just go to olama.com. It'll give you the instructions. And then you follow those instructions and it'll show you stuff like this, like all right. So let's run one. Uh, yeah, this now. Harare. All right, now. Pretty much, you can make it go to a GUI, like uh, like you can make an interface for it, and so it look like ChatGPT. Here's the difference: it will work on your local computer, and you don't have to give out any of your information, and it's trainable. You can train it. You can take any of one of these and then train it, and with no sensors, nothing. Like this one is censored. Like let's ask it something. Now, go ask that question on ChatGPT and see if it gives you the answers. Now, again, this is not fully unlocked. I'm still working on it, but basically, it just told me how to waterboard a person. Let's see if it'll answer that. See? Let's see which one. Let's hope it runs. I mean, we are using a lot of RAM. That's why it's not that way. So. Is worth if the to okay. Let's see if he'll do this. This will be funny if it does. It means it only goes with questions. Ah. Let's see why. All right. So it won't. This one is not fully there yet. So hang on. Let's go teach you something else. Like a school project. Oh, dude, I made a whole. Hang on. I made a whole workout plan. Hang on. Let me. This guy. But it won't show it, really? That's not it. That's not it. Let's do window capture. There you go. It won't show the library writer. Oh, will it? Dude, you just joined my Discord. That's what's up, man. Thank you, man. Shout out, hit up Dot Focus. He's on there. He runs the Discord pretty much. Hang on. Let me go ahead and this guy. Oh, there you go. Go documents. Not the mini course. Oh, downloads. As a matter of fact, all right. That closes. Can I show? Like, I have to be able to show it, right? All right. This is. What is that? Window. Oh. Is that really? Wait, are you sure? Oh, because it only shows it because it's over there. All right, let me close that then. Minimize this guy. No, wait. Let's go. Let's go, Jira. Appreciate it, brother. I got you. Yo. All right, we're up on Discord. What's up, guys? So we're up on Discord and YouTube. This one is running on. It's not VM. It's called Docker. I'm running on a completely different system. And then I have another one that I'm running, and I'm trying. This I'm all learned this, bro. I learned this all in real time on live. So if you go back a couple of lives, you'll see me set up the first one, and I was like, and then it worked offline. It worked without internet. Yo yo, what's up, Jiraya? How you doing, brother? All right, so let's do this create piece. First, we're gonna. All right, so right now I'm gonna make a folder for the model that we're about to make. Again, I'm learning this in real time. I was researching and I wrote this stuff down. So the good thing is all of this stuff that we got running, um, yeah, hold on, let me including right there. We got some stuff up there, but I'm not gonna show you that. Um, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and update this guy because I have just downloaded it. I said FAPT. So let's do a full upgrade for this dude. I know there's a bunch of. So, oh, damn. We're good. We're good, good. Oh, nice. No, no, I'm a comedian. I tell dick jokes on stage. Yeah, like that's I I get like this is I have nothing else to do other than write jokes, so I figure I go and learn something new in my life, you know? But it's really cool. One of the homies, he just got into SNL. His name's Cam Patterson. Boy, you know what? Here you go. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That's the same, same. Start that server. So, okay, that guy's running. Now let's see if it will work. Oh, well, first let's make sure this dude. Okay, so we got all that. So let's see if it'll work now. Yes, I'm over here in Texas. Sweet. All right. The what? Oh yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. No, I'm just learning things, man. Believe it or not, this is all I do. Um, I'm almost 50 years old, man, and I'm fit, and I. Oh yeah, exactly. You know, you got your whole life ahead of you. That's the best part, man. Now you just get to learn everything. That's what you're supposed to do, you know. Hang on, let me get do this and get back on here. Hang on. I'll be right back on this one. Oh, there you go. No, fixed it. You can't be moving. Oh man, see, this is the one things I have to learn. There you go, much better. All right, so let's make this directory. Oh, I think I might have messed that up. Oh, wait, hang on. Where did I put that? You know what? Do another one. Tab. You have to, man. I see the thing is, I came to America as an adult, so I'm Micronesian. I'm from the South Pacific. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not far from you. I mean, I'm about 400 miles from Philippines, and then about 27 years ago, I moved here to America. No, You got to take care of yourself first, brother. Oh no, the politics, the policies are fine. You're gonna be fine if you just do the right paperwork. What people see is a bunch of people that are not doing the right thing. To like my friends came here properly, you know. I did the same thing over 27 years ago. I tried to. Oh, I need to go. I want to go to America, so I had to make sure I do it legally. There's a way. There's always a way. But most people they want to do it illegally and get upset when they get caught. That doesn't work that way, man. I'm a immigrant too, and but I didn't do it any other way other than I decided to join the military and do that. What's that? I sound what? Yes, yes, yes. In the army, yes, for a while, and then I was like, oh, this is not for me. Oh yeah, that's a big time. It's easy. Can you access Coursera over there in India? You go do the courses on Coursera. They help. Oh, let's go. Congratulations, brother. Just start get online and start working on it. Whatever you learn, try. Go online and look for it and try it because that's what helps. That's like I went online and I took I on YouTube and MIT CS50 videos and I just watched them for hours. And if I don't understand, I Google it. Yep, exactly. I once I got that's how I'm doing this right now. Yes, yes. Yeah, I spent some time in the Middle East and Asia and uh, depends on where they send me. Yeah, it was a job. It was a job. It was a Okay, guys, on YouTube, the question is, homie Jiraiya said if I was in the military, so I said yes. I was in the military for I retired. Did I go to war? Yes, I did. I spent some time in the Middle East and more specifically Iraq and Afghanistan and a bunch of other stuff, peacekeeping stuff. And but mostly I really enjoyed training people and learning new things. And I realized everybody that was in the military were the same from everywhere else, no matter what color you are. You were all looking for something to do, a purpose. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, humans, men, especially men, have to have a purpose. Because if you don't have a purpose, like people go nuts, man. Like your whole purpose is not to chase tail. Your whole purpose is to support and defend anything. So what you do is you build your ability to support, and then you build your ability to defend as a man. Exactly. Yep. If you have no purpose, you're not a man. Until you have a purpose, you're a male member of a species. that's really good and very commendable. You're 19, bro. You already been doing it. If you're already focused, this is what you do. People get paid in public for something that they do in private for a really long time. Does that make sense? Do you know who Usain Bolt is? Usain Bolt, fastest man in the world, right? Yep. So this guy, he every time he go to a tournament, he runs under 10 seconds, 100 meters under 10 seconds, and everybody says congratulations. What they don't see is he's been running for 30 years. Yep. Oh, your whole life. That's why, like, for this is what I had to learn to accept. I get to do this. I get to talk to you, stream online, go ride my bicycle. You know what I mean? Go skateboard, hang out with my friends, smoke weed, and go tell jokes. Now, if people on the outside, they go, "Oh, it must be nice to not have a job and just do this." We just see him doing this, bro. I had a job from 7 years old until 40. Yeah, I will never work for anyone. And yeah, yes, exactly. There you go, bro. This is why I like this stream, guys. And listen, we have shout out Jiraya Sensei or Sensei, which is really cool because Sensei in Japanese is teacher. So this guy's name is Jiraiya Sensei, which is pretty cool. And we're over here at 19 years old, going through, starting a cybersecurity career. You know what? I was the same age as you when I started mine. I was 20. I had just turned 20 and I decided I'm going to learn IT for the military. And then I did, and I got good at what I did, and then I went and did other stuff for the military, and then here we are. And then I went, "Oh, well, you mean I can do this not in the military?" And then I realized they pay so much money. The government pays so much money to teach me and my friends our skills. And then I thought to myself, why would I only apply it to the military? I have my own life. Why don't I apply all that skills in my life? Apply the teach everyone like, "Hey man, look, I'm old and I'm learning something new. You can always learn something new." It's crazy. I don't understand. Even I sometimes I call my friends. I'm like, "What are you doing?" "Oh man, I gotta go to work." I'm like, "Dude, we worked for 20 years. Why are you still working?" I don't understand. I mean, and there's some of them I know they work because they enjoy. They don't have to work. They choose to work. That's different. Yeah, like yeah, exactly. That's why I learned all the things and I'm over here doing it. I'm doing what I learned. Hey, and what I learned is learn how to learn how to unlearn, and relearn something. Like when I started like in communications, it was all packet switching. Nobody knew anything about digital communication. Nobody. Yeah. I remember doing this, plugging wires for internet. I remember plugging wires for internet, assigning channels. I used to do that. And then literally that one year they told us, "Hey man, you guys got to go learn this." And we came back and everything flipped to digital. And and then I got out and I realized that the internet is the same network that we worked on. The same one. The rules are the same. The difference is the internet people pay for cost. So they pay for throughput. So if I want the data to come to me first, then I pay them and then they drop the cost on the OSPF tables, which is it's how routers talk. I don't know if people kind of understand that. I sound really weird. To say, like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just don't know, and if you do, you know. Yeah, exactly. It's like when you talk about in cybersecurity, when you talk about a honeypot, perfect example, right? If you if if you exactly, if you and me are talking about a honeypot in a restaurant, about everybody's not going to think we're talking about cybersecurity. Yeah, they think, yeah, that's why I just say that to say I'm over here to talk, and those that understand what I'm saying know, and if you don't, okay, yeah, Google. That's how I found out. The thing is this: in today's age, information and education is free. Validation of an institution is not. I passed the test for CS50 for MIT, but I can't get a degree from MIT because I didn't pay. You can take the test. It's like you can go take a CISSP, right? Or Net Plus or Sec Plus. You can take those tests. But if you don't pay, you don't get your certificate that says you're Net Plus certified, even though you pass it. Yeah, that's how. That's that. Yeah, the certificates don't really mean nothing. They're a way for the government, for the employer or the person that needs the stuff, to know that you know what you're talking about. That's it. That's what it's for. So if they can verify that you know what you're talking about without a certificate, then you're fine. That's why nowadays they just give you something. If you want cybersecurity, they say, like, now they have I can pull it up. They have a, what do you call them? Bounties, bug bounties. Yeah, you can go. That's how people get jobs. People just go there and then go through all that. Yeah, and make money, and then they were like, I don't even want to go to school because I just wanted to make money. I know a guy who just does that. He just knows how to. He knows SQL so good. That's all he knows. He doesn't know anything else. He only knows SQL injections, and that pays him enough. Yeah, of course. And that's why you have. That's what you go do, is you go get that experience. You go to a bug bounty. You go to someone and say, "Hey man, let me test your network. No charge. If I find anything, I'll let you know. Write me a review." And then you go back to school, and then you do that, and you go back to school, and sooner or later somebody's gonna go, "Hey man, I was gonna pay a whole team, but he just showed up and solved my problem." for not even half the price, because I only have to pay him when he show up. I don't have to pay him full time. Then if you just know how to fix, put it this way, in the United States of America, there's an entire business just to fix tires. Not a mechanic. Not a mechanic. I don't know how to fix a car. I just know how to patch the tire. That's it. I got to give it, you got to put it on. But people are making millions of dollars just fixing tires. So it, so it, so if you're a guy, if you're just in Cisco, for example, if you're just a call manager guy, I know a dude that makes so much money just managing a call manager, one call manager. And you know how you manage that? Somebody calls and say, "Hey, my phone doesn't work." You fix it, and all you do is, you know, call manager on Cisco. It's what? It's tech. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, people sleep all day. If yeah, if you are so, this is, hey man, I'm gonna tell this to everybody on the stream and on Discord. Check this out. There's only one you. Okay. Let's look at how many people in the world. 8 billion. 8 billion people in the world equals 100% of the people in the world, right? So 8 billion. So one out of those is an individual. So if you imitate anybody else, then you're gone. Now the world is not 100% because you have to be you. You're the only one that makes it 100%. Does that make sense? Okay, all the numbers have to be different in order for you to differentiate the numbers, right? So if there's 100 people in the world and you're number 5 and you imitate person number 12, no more number 5. Now there's 2 number 12s. And you're not even a whole number 12. You can't be number 12. Your spot is the only spot that you can fill. Does that make sense? So if you look at it from that way, you owe the world authenticity. You owe the world to be 100% you. And nobody thinks or wants the things that you do the way that you want them. Hey, but I'm high. Don't listen to me. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It, you don't get caught up in what you perceive, what you see, what's out there. Everything that we see or is past. Think about it. In order for you to see something, light has to bounce off the object and then come to your eye, right? Well, light, yes, it bounce off the red object and whatever. That means because light moved, time passed, right? Because light has a speed. So that means what you see and hear is past. It's not even really there. It's what your head put together. You don't see with your eyes, you see inside your brain. You don't hear with your ears, you hear inside your brain. Yeah, the microphone doesn't hear. It detects. That's it. So if you look, man, humans, the human eye can only perceive 0.0035% of the electromagnetic spectrum. Everything is in the electromagnetic spectrum. Do you understand? So if your eyes can only detect 0.0035% of the entire electromagnetic spectrum, and humans are 80% visual, sir, there's 99.9975% of reality. You don't even have the sensors to comprehend. The alien is not in space, he's sitting next to you. You just can't see him. Does that make sense? This is not about belief. This is not about. You cannot know and believe at the same time. Ignorance is a requirement for belief. You only believe what you don't know. So, what I'm saying is just because you don't see things, just because you don't even comprehend or perceive, doesn't mean they're not there or don't exist. And that makes you understand that humanly speaking, you don't know shit. So always be learning. No, you're not. No, you haven't practiced English enough. That's the only difference. It's not about good or bad. You haven't practiced English enough, and now we're having a conversation and it's helping you. And that's what I appreciate. This is why I do this, bro. I'm not here to yeah, I tell jokes and I go, yeah, if I'm funny, funny, but those people pay when I go on stage. I'm here to help anybody that wants help and doing my best not to be frustrated, not to get frustrated with myself. Because that was my. Yeah. Man, you got to think, man. You're over in India. Yep, that's man. There's no shortage of like every IT professional that I met from India, killer guys, man. They're good. They're not only good, they're good to the point like they don't like most Americans would charge so much, but the IT guys that are Indian, like they don't care. We just want to solve the problem. The more problems, yeah, like yeah, yeah, everybody, bro. Yeah, you know what? Here's one for you. Look at all the Silicon Valley fucking engineers. How many of them are Indian? Fucking like 99% of them. That should tell you something. People know stuff. You know things. There's just certain things you know. Yeah, manufacturing. Every manufacturing um, instructions in the world are all like Japanese concepts because kaizen, ikigai. Things that are even though they're Japanese put them into systems. They're just human things that work all the time. Okay, let's do the fine tune piece. This is so cool. You're in India. I'm in Texas. Man, it's like, look, man, you're going into cybersecurity. We're already all across the world. Now you can think about it. You can do troubleshooting, go backwards, trace route. How are you getting here? That's a good exercise to do. As a matter of fact, let's do that on. Can we do that on YouTube? Is that is it? Would it be? No, it's not illegal. I'm not going to the network. I have to make sure. So let's. I have to make sure. Dude. Yeah, yeah. They'll get. Yeah, exactly. Let me. Oh, is that it? Yep, it is. Is this dude? No, that's not it. Uh, Probably I gotta make it that guy. All right, and then I gotta put me up there. There you go. All right. Uh, we're gonna you there? You there, Jiraiya? All right. Can you see the screen? Are you on Discord? Or you? I'll point it. I'll point. I'll point it. In Discord, yeah. All right. Let me see. Oh yeah, yeah. I do have a little setup. Let me. Is it? You can see that. That's better. I can bring it here. And get a new tab. Oh, we got crackers. All right. All right, let's go. Clear this guy first. Let's ping google.com. So let me stop that. Control C. So apparently, when I said ping google.com, the first thing that it pinged is 142.250.13.100. Do you see that? Oh, oh, oh yeah. Yeah, because, damn it, I don't like the way Discord messes with the camera. Yeah, you know what? That's what actually I'm gonna try. Let me. That's what I haven't set up on the thing is the Discord for the PC. Wait, turn around. I want you to look this way, you shenanigans. Why is my thing not? Hang on. All right, we're back. Can you hear me? All right, sweet. That got weird. Anyway, so trace route is the other thing. So we pinged. I just hit ping, so it will give me the first IP. And okay. Ah man, I still gotta try and do the. Hang on, let me. Yeah, that's I'm trying to do, but I'm not trying to kill my. Oh, hold up. You know what? Hang on. I have my little bot I can use. He's fairly smart, but asshole sometimes. What the shenanigans? Oh, okay. Okay, good. You can see the YouTube? Okay, sweet. Sweet, sweet. That's what I was trying to do. I didn't want to leave you out, you know what I mean? I didn't want to leave you out. Thank you. I just didn't know I could do you can see the screen. All right, there you go. All right. All right. So we got you can see that. So let me go ahead and start on that again. So what I was trying to do was, hang on, let me go there. Trace route. So I can actually just do. And then I'm gonna do it here. This is like just exploring. So that was the IP first IP gave me. So now it goes from okay, we're going to this guy, right? So it's from here, 30 hops max. Gateway, of course, that is a local IP address. That is a private IP, so yours could be the same. But then after that, it hits the Google Fiber gateway, and then there it goes. That's out. All every piece, every device. Exactly. Exactly. So that's like one of the well, the first thing is like yeah, that we have to when it like cyber. Let's talk. Okay, guys, we're gonna switch cybersecurity because we got a guy here that does that. That's what going to school for it, and I'm a layer three guy. So let's talk cybersecurity. We ready? All right. First off, do you know what the OSI model is? OSI model. All people seem to need pizza. All people seem to need networking. So I am layer three. That's where that was where my most robust information is at. Layer three of the OSI model. Does that make sense? Yep, I am a network guy. So I wasn't really like when my job was done and I all I had to do was watch the network. It was SNMPC that protocol. Um, yes, sir. And like how to monitor a network and make sure who's on the network. That was my biggest thing. And then eventually I started working on firewalls. Yep. And it's when we were in school, I have to state that we were in school, aka training. What we would do is we would open like back in the day, people still had CD-ROMs on their laptops or computers. Yeah, the CD where you put the CD in. So what we would do is that's how you'd load programs. So what we do is we'll watch until somebody puts their stuff in, and then we'll open the CD from across the room or in another building. We'll eject their CDs. And they're like, "What the fuck?" Like, if we can't. Every time we try to, like, you literally go into their network, and that was because if in the beginning they teach you how to make little networks, and then once you know, they go, "Okay, now secure it." And you're like, "Oh, that's why we can't just have everything open." That makes sense. And and then we went to DMVPN is what's the basic what we started with. It's so easy too. School networks are a joke. School networks are so they're it's, I'm sorry, the audio got weird. Can you hear me now? All right, there you go. You can hear me, right? Testing. Can you hear me? What the shit? What is going on? Okay. There you go. Testing. Hello? All right, here we go. Yeah, Yeah, my headset died. I had to go plug it in. Anyway, anyway, what were you saying? What do you do? Yeah, 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 yeah. We did. We used to play Halo while when we were in Iraq across a military network. They're like, what are you guys doing? Oh, we're testing it. We got to make sure it's robust enough. So we added the Halo ports to the firewall, so we can play. That was so ridiculous. Now the other thing is, now what can we can't run any of this. I was gonna show you some. We're gonna run some cybersecurity stuff, but I can't. Wait, I have to be. Wait, do we have that? Yeah, we do. Oh yeah, that's all right. Thank you, man. See. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, you can't. You get even in America. I found out like you can monitor anything. Like I can look at cameras all day. Like I can pull up. You know how to Google Dork. Hang on. You know how to yeah Google Dorking. Yeah, so I like you can Google Dork like cameras and look at them all day. But the issue is if you record it, you're breaking the law. That's what I didn't know that. So that's why when I first started the stream, I used to show like traffic cameras. I would open like and I would pull up traffic cameras and it was fun until I realized like oh it's okay. It's like you can scan and listen to police in America. You can listen to them. Yeah. Yeah, and in here I use actual hardware. This is called an SDR, software defined radio. Um, and you could pick up anything. What's up? Oh no, it just yeah, it took me um this what where the laptop is $100 ThinkPad, and I just got it last month. It took me 7 years to get all this shit together, and the computer was given to me. Somebody was throwing it away. They didn't. I just pick up little things and I make it work instead of buying. This is my next project. Is a broken Samsung S8. Samsung Galaxy S8. Yeah, from scratch, bro. That's why I don't. When people like, oh, must be nice. Max must be. No, I from nothing. I used to live at the lake on a bench 7 years ago. I slept outside every day for like a year and a half, 2 years until the club opened. And it's not like it, it's not about resources. It's resourcefulness. Like all the guys. Here's a good example. Do you know the Patel clan? You're Patel. Look, ah, you could come to America and own a hotel. So check this out. This is what's crazy. Patels own 80% of the motels, and you know this. You already. It's family. Okay. Ex- yes. Yes. And you know how? I know how because we do the same thing where I'm from. You get a hotel, live in one room, take care of the rest. Get an apartment building, live in one room, take care of the rest. That's how you do everything. And then you do what? You just bring the whole family 7 years at a time, rotate everyone. Everybody, it's the rules are the rules. You can do it. Now imagine you come here and become the IT cybersecurity guy for all those motels. Yes, 10%. So if the first child is 10% of your whole family, you got to give it up. And then you tied. And you always give. You take care when you're building something. You take care of yourself first as a man, off the bat. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You got to know that. Physiological needs, you got to take care of that first and foremost. Do it until it's automatic. Like you don't have to go to work to eat, drink, have a life, whatever. But the problem is people, oh, I want big house and all the cars. No, man, you need to live, do something, hang out with your people, do something you enjoy as a purpose forever because there's no retiring. You're going to work until you're in the ground. So you better find the work that you enjoy. Yeah. Hey, do I have Nmap here? Ah, I can't do that. Dude, I can't. Because it'll pull out. Yeah, it's no, I know, but it's the recording. I'm recording right now. That's the illegal part. Because it'll pull up everybody's IP across the network. Yeah. Yeah, in YouTube, it's all over the place. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to do the Discord on the laptop. Okay. Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go. That's fire. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'm going to screenshot. This is cool. Oh, that's fine. Bro. All right, now I really got to do this now. This. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yo, that's so freaking cool. Now I got a dude. You just gave me a new mission. You just, yeah, you just gave me a new mission. I gotta put up the Discord now. Also, I know a couple of people. You know, I'm gonna hit up Coach right now. Let him know I gotta do this. Go ahead, man. Take care of business, man. I'll be here. Yo, alright, let's do this guy. Let's this dude. Oh wait, hold up. I can do it from here. Um, yep. Get this. Yeah, somebody is a homie on there. I can't see. Oh no, it's just us then. Us is cool. All right, all right, and then this one I gotta get rid of. Yes, that's me. Oh, there you go. Yo, yo, you back? Uh, Doxing? Yeah, I know what doxing is. Yeah, DDoS, etc. Oh, so you're running on a proxy over there? Oh, A what? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You on Tails? Yeah. 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 I run a couple of Tor nodes. Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah. It's it runs on RAM. Yeah. This is mine. This is mine. I use Tails and Parrot. Yeah. But for this is what's crazy. And now I learned all this just to realize that when you're doing like pen testing, you're gonna be using Windows because that's what people are like. So it just make sure you know what you're getting into. It's you got to understand the outcome that they want. Like look for the problems that they want to solve. Don't just come in and say I have all these skills. Find a specific problem and get really good at it. They can't mess with you once you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's how they do that. Even in everywhere, even in America, bro. The in America, the reporters use other stuff too because it's when you're talking about people like it's like what we were doing here, and I was like, hey man, like, can I do this and this? Like, if anywhere, like, if people knew better, they'll stop me from telling people that you can run your own large language model at home. Like you can imagine training one LLM on your local machine that does all your cybersecurity troubleshooting because that's what's happening right now. It all runs on AI, or I'm sorry, not AI. It's really fast automation. It's information aggregation. I don't believe in AI. It's not what people think. It's really fast information aggregation. You know what AI is? AI is you. You know how to apply it. The AI that everybody's talking about, it doesn't even know what question to ask. He has a bunch of information. That information is only answers if a question is asked or a directive is given. That initial kick is still human, not artificial. And I say that just to say it's like even in physics, science, they say, give me one miracle and I'll explain the rest. Yeah, the Big Bang. You ask them about the Big Bang, oh, I don't know. But then they can explain from the Big Bang till now. But how it happened, they don't know. That's the give me one miracle. The rest of it, it's just problem solving. It's not AI. So if you just look at it from the standpoint of it's solving a question that somebody asked. Look at all that and think to yourself, what question was asked? And then that's how you, it's not what people think. There's the what makes something intelligent is the directive. Humans are not even intelligent because not very many of us are finding their directive, purpose. It's optional. It's yeah, because it's optional. That's the problem. No. Yeah. It's and you gotta think about the human machine does what the consciousness that lives in it tells it, what the driver tells it. The human vehicle does what the driver tells it. Without the driver, the car just stays in the driveway. The problem is people are getting in their cars, they're waking up in the morning and get in this meat vehicle and they don't even know where they're going. They don't have direction. I don't have a purpose. And then they get out and they drive around asking everybody, where should I go? What should I do with this vehicle? Like, I don't know. What type of vehicle do you have? So you got to understand that what I'm saying is focus is a misnomer. It's not like one thing. Focus is knowing what I have to do in order to make one thing happen. And all this other stuff, that's the focus. That's the management. I know those are not the goal. This is the goal. Waking up early is not the goal, it's the process. Working out for 30 years just to run 9 second 100 meter, all the extra work, that wasn't focus, that was just work. Focus is knowing what the end result is and not thinking about anything but that. Just knowing that everything you do go towards that purpose. And then because if not, bro, like you gotta understand, like for people get it mistaken. They grow up and they start looking, they follow the base instinct. They start chasing ass, because you're a younger kid and you're still whatever. But here's the thing, the purpose of horniness is to procreate. So ask yourself, do you want to procreate, or did you want to stick your dick in something? If you don't want to procreate right now, think about, if you have a kid, are you willing to do the things that you have to do? That's what getting horny is the result of. That's the result of getting horny. Is kids and 18 years of stuff and having to deal with it. Nah, not having to deal with it. So in the very beginning, you're the kid. Take care of yourself to the point where you're independent and you don't have to struggle to pay rent and eat and live. And once you understand that, like, oh, I know what I need to do to be here every day and I enjoy it, then okay, now that I do this, what's my purpose? All right, let me follow this. I got to take care. I want to learn cybersecurity, and I don't have to worry about rent because now I'm just enjoying this job because I took care of that. Now everything that you do extra brings more, and now that more shows up when somebody wants to be in your life. Then you go, oh, well, it takes this much to take care of me, and I already do this. That's not even a challenge. All I have to be is go like, hey, do you understand? This is how I live. You feel like coming here and dealing with this, but all your bills are going to be paid? Be nice to me, treat me nicely, suck my dick every now and then, and make me a sandwich. And if they say yes, cool. You have a homie for life. If they say no, good. Your bills are still paid and you're not pissed off. Go rub one out and get over it. Or don't. I don't know. Go running. Here's the thing: when you take care of yourself so good, eh, somehow everything takes care of itself. When bro, I remember the first time I realized all my bills are paid for the year. I was like, what? Like it didn't make sense in my head because for the longest time, I believed that you should go to work, go to school, go to work, go pay rent and whatever, and that's your life. And then one day I paid all my rent, all my I know I got no bills. And I thought to myself, holy shit, I only went to work so I could pay all this. Now I don't have to. What am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? See how that works? Spending so much time just to get to that. And then I'm like, oh, I was supposed to just make sure that I'm good to the best of my ability. So if I show up, I'm just giving. I'm always helping people get better instead of showing up and taking. I don't want anything from everybody except that I hope you learn. And the other thing is, I hope, I wish, and I pray that everybody that's chasing money, you get all the money that you want. So you find out that you don't have a purpose. As I know people that all their bills are paid and they're not happy. And I know a dude that's got millions of dollars in his bank account and assets. Doesn't have to do nothing. Miserable. Every time I talk, miserable. So I just don't talk to him no more. Then I realized people are going to be people. When you add money, it makes them who they really are bigger. So if you're an asshole and you get money, you just bigger asshole. This it's crazy. Like, and then I also have a friend who has. I mean, guy's had a bunch of businesses. He's he's about I think he's in his 80s now, uh, and he has. Right, he does like he just wakes up and like, what are you doing? Oh, I think let's go make some lead projects. Let's go make something. Oh, let's go shoot at the range. Let's go build a gun. That's his whole life. Every day, wake up I'm like, it's like yeah. And then I saw what he was doing, and that's really cool of him to like take me under his wing and mentor me for a while. And it was one of the greatest feeling, man. So like he didn't want anything from me. I just wanted to work. So I helped him build some stuff, and he kept trying to pay me, and I kept running away. Like every time he tried to pay me, I run away because I just didn't want to. I wanted just to help build something. I wanted to build something and go like, look, I helped build that. That's all I wanted to do. But he would just, and then one day he, like, hey man, if you don't take your money, this money, don't come back because you don't work without compensation. You always will be compensated. Your life is yours. You have to do what you want with it. So if you're doing stuff for others, you will be compensated. Don't say no when the universe gives you something. I mean, I couldn't believe that, bro. Like, I was like, what? Such a good dude. I gotta make a trip. There's so many people I'm grateful for, man. Everybody's been nothing but cool. You've been really cool to me, Jiraiya. Like, everybody's been nothing but cool, man. I really appreciate that. And that's why that's the least I could say. It's like share my experience and hopefully it helps someone. Bro, you're 19. Like, you'd be retired by 29. 29. You got 10 years. You're going to be retired. as far as financially. You're gonna look for what you want to do. Is a lot can happen, bro. Because it happened for me. It happened in literally 4 years, 5 years. But I started at 40. So I believe. Oh yeah, you're done. 20. By the time you're 30, bro, you're gonna be done. You're gonna be in America if you want to. Hmm. Yeah, you have a lot more experience. It's good. You have a lot of experience, brother. Of course, everybody's always gonna feel that way, but that's the best part is it doesn't matter, man. Like you heard of the Colonel Sanders story, you know. Yeah, it was 60 what? He was 65 when he was 60 something when he came up with the Kentucky Fried Chicken. And still, yep, in his 60s. And that's like one of those things like that's why I once I start meeting all these really good comedians that are working now and the older guys and the guys I felt so good. I was like I took a deep breath and went finally, here's the reality. It is a journey. You're not going to stop. So you better fucking work. And then I was like, "Oh, so you got to pick the work that you like cuz it doesn't end. It doesn't end. You better pick and I don't mean you like as in do I physically like it. I mean pick the work that when you're done at the end of the day, you feel good. When I get done with this, bro, best feeling in the world. And I just repeat process. I wake up and go ride my bike, a skateboard, and write some more. And then what's tomorrow is, so I think I might have to go to a show. Well, today's Sunday, so tonight we have Banana Phone over at Creek and Cave. Yo yo. I'm just saying like um, well, you gotta pick something and like that you're willing to do for the rest of your life, as long as you enjoy it, and and that's one of the things that when you get done doing it, you feel good. Like even you feel exhausted, but you feel good. Yeah, and that's what I realized. Like when I get done, every time I get done with this, with like the streams and hanging out, like talking to you on Discord and everybody and learning something, because I'm not just sitting here and talking, I'm learning something. And if somebody's interested, here we go. And then by the time bro, I'm so exhausted but happy. Like, when you're like happy, tired, like I feel good going to sleep. And then I lay down and I go like, okay, how was my day? Oh, I could have done that better. I didn't push myself hard enough on that workout. I'll do that better. All right. Oh, I hung out with Jiraiya on a stream. We talked about cybersecurity and life in general. And he's 19 years old. He's been working on his stuff since 16. So if my experience is right, he will be financially retired definitely by 29. And if he's in America, he'll be a multimillionaire by then if he comes here. Just because that level of work is not seen in America. It's very few. So when somebody works, everybody knows. This is when you do the right thing, you expose everybody around you that's not doing it. All right, brother. All right, brother. Thank you so much, man. Jiraiya, you're awesome, brother. Have yourself a good lunch. I not I yeah, here. I'm not regularly on here, but now I'll start being on here because you're here, and I gotta learn to set it up on the laptop so we can all do it. All right, brother. Take it easy. Peace. You're right, man. Hey, we are live on Discord right now, so let me hit up. Homie right here. What was I trying to see? Oh. Hmm. All right. Yo, yo. The fuck is up? Yo. Nah, shit. What the fuck is up? What you playing? Hang on, let me fucking. I gotta switch my ears. God damn it, man. Hang on. Yeah, yeah, I just sent you just now. Oh, bro, like this is crazy. Okay, so I'm learning. Like I told you, right? I've been kind of like humble bragging about all this because I can't talk to anybody else. I can't tell anyone. It's not like I can. Dude, this is it's literally I built my own like I built an organization basically. Uh, but now that's why I'm doing this on this because okay, guys. Hey, man. All right, give me a minute. YouTube, love y'all. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Shout out to Jiraiya Sensei, Patel clan out of India for coming in and giving us some upset. Thank you. Thank you guys. Anyway, gotta go. Talk to you guys. My homie's on here and I'm about to get barbecued. So see you